Okay, great. So the first step is I'm going to show you how to take some of the copy that was just written and make a page that's going to rank on your website for this. So I've just got highlighted right from ChatGPT. I'm going to copy this section, Asheville Comedy Club, right? And then I'm going to open up Wix, okay? I'm going to open up a Wix window. Now I'm using Wix. You may be using WordPress or many other things, but you'll get the point. I'm going to do it in Wix. I'm just going to go to Edit. And then what you should have built in here is you should have a page that you can duplicate easily for all of these power pages, I call them, on long tail keywords that will all funnel into your main landing page and power up your main landing page for all these hundreds of terms you're going to be doing pages for. So this is my main landing page right here. If I go up here to pages, I'm just going to do manage pages. If you're using Wix, this will show you exactly. If not, you can just adapt it to whatever platform you're on. So I've got a few right here, downtown Asheville, things to do. So I've got a few pages I've already made, and to be honest, I don't know what's on them, but I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate that page. And then I'm going to name it Comedy Club. All right, done. All right, great. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go right here to SEO Basics. You know, if you're in WordPress, it'd probably be Yoast SEO. And then I'm going to change everything on here for Comedy Club to make it fit. Okay, so I'm going to go back into ChatGPT. I'm going to look at that. So what we were, SpyFu, ChatGPT. Okay, found what I needed. So Asheville Comedy Club is what we're really trying to rank for here. That exactly, Asheville Comedy Club. So when I go back into Wix, I'm going to name this page Asheville Comedy Club. I'm going to go to Pages. I'm going to go to SEO. Let's see, it's comedy shows, comedy. Where's Comedy Club? I just made it. Things to do in couple comedy shows. I just made a copy. Oh, let me go to Manage Pages. Things to do, sold out, downtown comedy shows in Asheville. Okay, I just had to refresh the page so the Comedy Club page comes up now. So I'm going to click on the Comedy Club page, and it's duplicated from one of the other pages. And then I'm just going to pull right down here, and it's basically just the normal page, but I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to take this whole block right here, and I'm going to make it bigger. I'm actually going to leave this at the top, but I am going to probably remove this video. So I'm going to pause while I do a little work and change out the basis of the page, because you want to make one you can duplicate easily. Okay, I've rearranged the page a little bit. This is something that we normally do to all of our websites, and this one had not been set up correctly, so it took me a minute. I've got my title right here that I'm going to change in just a minute. I've got a video right here that's just a main show video, but I can change that with a video of YouTube for this exact thing when I make it, which is one of the next steps, very important. And then I've got all the copy right here. So all I have to do is just highlight this and then paste what came out of ChatGPT, and that's going to pop up right there. I might have to go back to ChatGPT and get it. Let me do that right now. So let me refresh this and I'll grab it because it'll still be there. Asheville Comedy, Hypnolarium. It's just taking a minute for that to load. There we go. And we're going to go get back and get the downtown or the Comedy Club. That's where we're at right now. Asheville's best street downtown. Here we go, Asheville Comedy Club. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight all of that. Scroll right on down with it. You can put this in a text editor and you can edit it, but usually I just do it right on the website before I go live. So I'll copy that, and then I'll go back here to Wix, and I'll just paste it. All right, and now all that's right there. Now what I generally do is I go in and I change, then I change all the fonts and everything to make it look good. Okay, that'll take a little bit of time. But before I do that, I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it, delete, and then I'm going to come right up here and I'm going to pop it right here so it's at the top of page when people see it. Asheville Comedy Club, the Hypnolarium Comedy Theater, the jewel of downtown Asheville. So I'm going to take Asheville Comedy Club. Here, let me go ahead and change the font on all of this just to show you the way I lay it out. So I'd come, it's heading 1, I'll leave it like that. I'd come in here, I think I go all the way back to Anton, and I would change this to white. So this is why I like using Wix, because it's easy, and once we set this up for somebody, or you set up yourself, you can just go change it yourself. And then I'm going to take the rest of these words, and I'm not going to make them headers. I'm just going to make that Paradise 6. Oh, it's making me do it all. Okay, I'm just going to go back right here then and let all that be an H1. That's fine. Asheville Comedy Club, the Hypnolarium Comedy Theater, the Jewel of Downtown Asheville. I'm going to change this Jewel of Downtown Asheville. I'm going to say the best way to start your shoot, all caps over and over, your downtown Asheville evening, your evening in downtown Asheville, your night in downtown Asheville. Great. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight all that. I'm going to come here and make it all centered. That easy. All right. So that's done. The copy's in here. I would go in and I would change all of this so it's a little more readable. I would edit it all and make sure it's good. We got our Google Maps tag on this page right here in the footer. I would probably add a couple of other points of interest like city places, things downtown, maybe links to a Google map or two in here. And then, so then the other important thing is we're going to go here and we're going to go back to manage pages and go into Comedy Club. This is one of the most important things, and we're going to do SEO basics. This would be Yoast SEO, and you would, this is the URL, which is one of the most important. Even though Asheville is already in the main domain name, I'm still going to put Asheville dash Comedy Club, Asheville Comedy Club. And then here in title tag, I'm going to put Asheville Comedy Club. I'm going to write get hypnotize in Asheville. And I'm just going to leave this right now. Actually, I'm going to add the Asheville Comedy Club is the funniest thing to do in downtown Asheville. So you notice here, Asheville Comedy Club, Asheville Comedy Club, Asheville Comedy Club, Asheville Comedy Club. And then when you go to the page, it's going to have, let search engines index this page. Yes, I'd love for them to. Then you're going to come here and it's going to say Asheville Comedy Club. Asheville, North Carolina is a city. I'm going to add right here to the top of this just so it's in there. I'm going to add if you are looking for an Asheville Comedy Club, you have found it. So we are just giving the machine what it wants. We've got the questions that it's asked built into this copy. It says Asheville Comedy Club. It's got all the questions built in here. It's like it's a good content. I need to delete some of this in the end, but I have to proofread it all anyway. So that's all there. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go change all this up a little bit instead of making you watch, and then I'll be back in just a second to show you what I did. Right, I got things laid out here. So here right at the top we got an H1 here that says Asheville Comedy Club, the Hypnolarium Comedy Theater, the best way to start your night in downtown Asheville. We got a spot right here being held for a video that says Asheville Comedy Club, and actually I've already made one, so we'll stick it up there in a minute. We've got a buy ticket link here, and then we've got all of our content that'll make it be found on Google. Now, I went through and sort of sorted through this, make sure there were no lies, make sure that some of the copy was a little too blatant about mentioning competitors' names to get searched, so I changed those around a little bit. I don't want to offend any of my competitors, although I want to also be able to be found when people are looking for comedy in general, even if it's their name. So I've went down and changed these according to, this is H1, these are H2s. If they're a keyword, like Asheville Comedy Show is a keyword, comedy in Asheville is a keyword, but then when I got all about accessibility and comfort, I just made that a paragraph and then made it the same font and size. So that puts it in priority. The H1 are the headers. The first one's the most important thing you want to rank for according to your data. The second one is the second and third. So anything can be second, third, fourth, fifth, H2, H3, H4, H5, as long as it's a keyword that is getting search traffic. I hope that makes sense to you. And then as it comes down here, if we really want this page to rank, what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll jump into a new window here, and we'll go and we'll look Asheville Comedy Festival is something we're talking about. Here's Asheville Comedy Festival. There's a Facebook for Asheville Comedy Festival. I was looking to see if there would be another bar or something. Actually, there's a Asheville. Let me just search Asheville Comedy. I'm just going to look for, really, I like to link out to a GMB because that's a Google property. All right, so here's some places. That's me. The little Zoom room is an icon in Asheville. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go to the Zoom room. And the way you get that link is you go to maps.google.com. Maps.google.com. You come up here, you search it. The Zoom room. Bar and Gorilla is right there. And I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to share. And then I'm going to save just the normal send a link, copy link. All right, so I got that right now. That's going to be a link into their GMB. I'm not linking to their website. I could link to a Wikipedia website, a city website. I could link to Explore Asheville. All that is viewed way higher by Google to rank you because it looks like you're a site actually referring out to some other information. And by the way, it's a huge website, or it is a Google website, which is always the best. A YouTube video, a Google Maps listing, anything like that. So I've got that. I'm gonna jump in Wix. I'm gonna pop that link in here somewhere. I'm actually just gonna make another category just for them. So let me just add to this here. I'm gonna right at the bottom. I'm gonna put the Zoom room bar and Gorilla. And I'm happy to help these guys out because they are literally the Mickey Mouse of Asheville, like everybody knows it, and they're nice people. And I, they're not worried about me hurting their business because they're so big, and they're giving good people. So I'm happy to promote them. So I'll make that a little bigger. I'll make it the font I've been using for my headers. No, that wasn't it. It's Anton. Whatever yours is for your theme. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a header because they're popular. Bring the size down just so it looks good. All right, great. And then I'll just jump back into ChatGPT real fast. And I'll say, please write 300 words about the here I could just, there we go. So I'll let it write me a little info there. It's still writing this other thing here.